Okay. Let's go through all 15 coins in alphabetical order, starting with ABT. As I mentioned in first part, this is not time to focus on all in terms of um, activities. Of course, if they are already positioned, then one has to keep the risk management in place for sure. But I would say it's totally okay to wait and watch and see what it wants to do, in my opinion, because it's not time to be in hurry. So the focus is BTC, focus is TXY, focus is not altcoin. Because if BTC is okay, these coins will be okay. So I'm personally speaking, I'm not worried, but we have to understand let's what they're doing. So that's why I would go through all of them. I'm not going to skip them. But for the new activity, I think this is not the good time. But it, we still have to understand if somebody is holding it, right? So for APT, it couldn't close about this orange line, as you can see. Very simple line, very simple line. We would like it to close about. It couldn't quite able to close. So and it is near here. So once it closes about this, that's the first achievement, and then support A would be the second achievement, and that's where we'll feel good about it on APT side. Okay. So if there's 1% upside, to be honest, it's not that I'm happy. Okay, this is encouraging. That's the word I will use. This is encouraging that it's 1% up today. But that's not good enough for me. Right. Remember, required level is way higher. And I could break down actually bring down this required level on this one near S1 since it has gone down. I can totally do this one. So the required level is now lower. So I even if it moves up by 3-4%, I don't care. But that's not going to be enough. Atom actually near the big support zone level. So I'm going to remove this because this failed and required level is here. I'll bring down this required level to this. Okay, I can always make it a round number. Unless the required level achieved, we're not talking about higher level. This is not again. You can see that, but not able to get that. This is again here. So this is no good. Okay, no good. Maybe I can bring down required level in this case at this point. But we have to consider that alts are super weak. Let's let's um, let's accept this fact. They are super weak. So they are not. These are not ready for anything. BNB is bouncing, as you could see, nice from the low, which is encouraging. We would like to see it here. I'm not going to change the card level for BNB here. It has to break above this cluster. So yeah, but above S1 is very encouraging. So it's here, it has to break over S1 for us to be confident on BNB. Doge, no, you see, it's flat. It's flat. So required level stays here. I'm not going to change it. So once it breaks above, I would say 0.085, then we'll feel better. Right now, I don't mind keeping this pattern. I don't mind. EGLD, no good. I think I had to remove this at this moment because, as you could see, it's no good time. Not good, but week hasn't ended, so maybe it's a retest. If it is retest, good. Otherwise, it could actually come down and break down. So I would say I'm not going to change this required level. So EGLD is definitely at risk. Ethereum is surviving. I don't mind keeping this shape or path because it's still about this uptrend line. The problem is only if it breaks below S1 at 1400. This is fine. FET is also okay. We, there's no need to remove. It's down by 4%, but it's not a problem. It is still green candle, weekly green. Only if it comes to the support B, then the only point of concern at this moment it's over. FIL is up green today, but it's still very close. So I don't mind keeping this one now, direction wise. I don't mind. But if it breaks below this low, then I think we have to remove scenario. Yeah. For now, I'm okay to keep this. It has to break up at A level A, which is 3.95. But ideally S1 will be good. 5. Then we'll feel better. 5 is good. I'm not going to change the required level for F5. FCM, not bad. But if it comes close to critical level, then that would be bad. So I would say this pattern is still valid. Now this pattern is going to be tricky. This is going to be the center part. That means the whole angle is going to change like this. So this pattern is still in. Matic is above B. So I'll just keep this pattern because this is not broken yet. I'll remove only if it is broken, so it's not broken yet. But yeah, edge case. RNDR is green candle surviving, as you could see. So this path is still valid, right? If it breaks below this low, then we have to think about it. But remember, there is no risk unless it breaks above, below S1. This S1 is very equivalent to, let's say, 23K of the BTC. Or maybe if not S1, you can consider this low. So 0.9 is critical. So maybe I should keep a range. So absolutely, this is very strong position, believe it or not. This is still very strong position. This is a borderline case, so I think I have to remove this for now. Sand is not doing well, but if it breaks below, then we have to remove it. Remember, I'm not going to keep it if the critical level is broken. So right now it's not broken, it's an edge case, week hasn't ended. That's why. SOL he's retested his orange level again. Again, it's okay. Not okay only if it is below 15. Then it's not okay. This is still okay. This is still a good one. So there's no concern about it. XRP, as you could see, it has retested this orange. That means it definitely broke below, but it was intra-week move. It went above, and now you see it touched. Let me zoom in to show you it touched. So it had not broken yet. Remember, as I explained, this part. This is very, very interesting and important understanding. Look at this. So there's no new low yet. Yeah, look at this closing prices. You need to understand. These are the closing lows. So you see, it's still good. This is consolidation, by the way. Huge consolidation. Okay, whether you like it or not. So in short, some of the alts I highlighted, they are near the breakdown level. But none of the coin has broken critical level at this moment. Week hasn't ended. But couple of coins are pretty weak, which I have highlighted. And few coins are still very strong, like RNDR, Ethereum, SOL, like very strong. And some of the coins are kind of okay still. No, I mean, neutral sort of, not a threat, but same time, nothing great about them. Right? So that's the situation at this moment. But remember, situation will become positive and in a very short time if BTC breaks above 28K. So This is the week, and probably one more week is all about BTC from a long-term strategy point of view. So with that note, I'll end the second part. Feel free to ask me any question if there is any doubt or question. Thanks, everyone.